Yesterday we provided six sporting events on the channel, and as we speak, four of those have won and one was lost, and we're still waiting on the result of the last one to come. Moving on, we have sporting events today for your use and information, insights about sporting events that we have, and correct scores to guide you as to how to predict on those sporting events. Yesterday we had, I think, two correct scores coming through also yesterday, and if it's the first time I'm coming across the channel, welcome to the channel. Basically, what we do here is provide you with sporting events, insights about them, correct scores to guide you, as I said earlier, and our manager speaks at the same time, to help you make better informed decisions and beat the odds in the long run. Four things everyone should do on the channel. First thing to do is to make sure that you watch this video till the very end, and try to grab the information provided here. The second thing is that everyone should take 1 second of their time, to hit that like button for the culture. Just 1 second is free of charge also, and subscribe if first time I'm coming across the channel, or you've been here, you've not done that, hit that subscribe button to become a part of this community of city sports traders that we are building here. And do not forget to turn your notification bells on, everyone. It will help you know when we post something of value on the channel, and we'll make sure that you don't miss out on important updates on this journey to beating the odds. Welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on this daily podcast show, bringing you events that we have, just sharing with you basically information of all sorts that we have. Yesterday on the channel, we asked you guys, two predictions about the game between Rams and Met, who was going to qualify in that sporting event. And shout out to you guys who won. We had a couple of winners. Yes, you have just won yourselves, a month of free premium service subscription powered by Mega Parry. So congratulations, guys. Yes, sir. Congratulations. Today we have another sporting event, as always, and that's the game between Galatasaray and Istanbul Basaksehir, and it's an interesting one today. So let us know what your correct scores will be in the comment section below, or who you think is going to win this match today. Let us know what your predictions are about that sporting event and stand a chance to win 1 month free subscription, premium service subscription powered by Mega Parry. Okay, have sporting events today as always, and let's get right into it. First sporting event we have is the game between Saudi Arabia and Jordan, and here's information, insight about that sporting event for those who are looking to back it today.
The two countries have shown to be tough to overcome in their recent games, with Saudi Arabia managing to score only once in their last 2 matches while maintaining clean sheets, and Jordan experiencing 7 of their last 8 matches ending with few goals. 4 of those matches concluded with a score of 1-1. This pattern, along with both teams scoring in their previous encounter, suggests that another tightly contested match is probable, likely resulting in a draw.
Given the report that we have there, we think that 1-1 will be the final scoreline at the end of 90 minutes in that sporting event. Next is the game between Hong Kong and Manchester United, and has a situation report about this friendly sporting event taking place for those who will be looking to back it.
Amorim aims to gather a unified response from his players, despite their discomfort being over 6,000 miles from home. Hong Kong can draw confidence from Manchester United's disappointing performance in their last match, but a heavily rotated Red Devils team will still be seen as strong favourites to win.
Given that report that we have there, we think that 0-2 will be the correct score in this sporting event today. Manchester United, they're having the friendly again. I think they're trying to get that right. It's when they're playing every 2 days. It's but it is what it is. Let's see what happens in that one. Last time we had that sporting event, Manchester lost that game. We predicted 6-0 to be the scoreline, and they ended up losing. So let's just keep watching what Manchester is doing, and this is why you should watch the channel. It will contain information that will help you even off the season. You can't get information about your favorite team here. Who knows? Next sporting event we have is a game between Bohemians and Derry City, and here's information about that sporting event for your use today.
All signs suggest a tightly contested match in Phibsborough, where Boss, facing a win-or-bust situation, have either secured victories or suffered defeats this season. However, the North Dublin club might achieve their first draw of the 2025 season, as Derry possesses the determination and skill to walk away with a point.
Given that report that we have there, we think that a 1-1 draw will be the case in a sporting event today. Next sporting event we have is game between Cork City and Shelbourne, and here's a situation report about this sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Shelbourne might not be reaching the same levels as they did last season, but they are firmly in contention for European football, and they should prove too strong for a Cork team that is fighting against relegation. The home team has suffered 4 consecutive league defeats, and while they are scoring goals consistently, they have struggled to convert that into a significant number of points.
Given the report that we have there, we think that 1-2 will be the final scoreline at the end of 90 minutes in that sporting event. The next sporting event we have is the game between Sligo Rovers and St. Patrick Athletic, and there's a situation report for those who find this one interesting and would like to back it today.
Both teams have faced challenges defensively in recent weeks, making it hard to envision either team achieving a clean sheet. Given St. Patrick's Athletics' poor away form, Sligo Rovers have a solid opportunity to increase their points total.
Given the report that we have there, we think that 1-1 will be the correct score in the sporting event today. The next is the game between Waterford United and Drogheda United, and there's a situation report about the sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Drogheda might have triumphed over Waterford in the home match in April, but they have not won any of their last 4 away league matches. Considering this, we believe the visitors will have to accept a draw in Friday's away game.
So given the report that we have there, we think that a 1-1 draw will be the case in the sporting event today. The next is the game between Shamrock Rovers and Galway United, and there's a situation report about the sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
Shamrock Rovers have secured victories in their last 3 league matches at home, maintaining a clean sheet every time. We believe this streak will continue on Friday night with a straightforward win against Galway United.
Given that report that we have there, we think that the home side should be able to win 2-0 will be the correct scoreline we're predicting in that sporting event today as the correct score. The next is the game between Colo Colo and Atletico Bucaramanga, and here's a situation about that sporting event for your use.
Despite Colorado's unbeaten streak in their last 7 home games, the hosts have no objectives remaining as their elimination is confirmed. In contrast, the visitors are striving to achieve a top 2 finish in Group E. Considering Atletico Bucaramanga's strong performance relative to the hosts, who have not won in this competition, we think that their added motivation and recent stronger displays will guide them to a win.
Given that report that we have there, we think that 1-3 will be, the correct score in this sporting event today in favor of the away side. Next sporting event we have is the game between Racing Club and Fortaleza, and has a situation report about that sporting event for those who find it interesting and would like to back it.
Racing has been performing well leading up to this week's match,
Given that
and they are
report that we
aiming
have
to
there,
advance
we
at the
think
top
that
of Group E.
2-0 will be the correct
On the
score
other
in this
hand,
sporting event
Fortaleza has faced
today.
a challenging
The next is the game between
2025
England
season,
women
and with 3
Portugal,
consecutive losses
and the
before
situation
Thursday's
report
game,
about this
they might
sporting
need
event
to
for
rely
those
on their
who will be
opponents
looking to
losing
back it
points
today.
in other matches to reach the next round.
Given that report that we have there, we think that 2-0 will be the correct score in this sporting event today. The next is the game between England women and Portugal, and a situation report about this sporting event for those who will be looking to back it today.
England might have faced disappointment during their trip to Belgium in April, but they hold a perfect home record in the Nations League. Considering this, we believe they will leverage their home advantage to secure a fairly easy win at Wembley.
Given the report that we have there, we think that 3-1 will be the final scoreline at the end of 90 minutes, and that makes our correct score prediction in that sporting event. Lastly, we have the game between Galatasaray and Istanbul, and hence situation report for those who find it interesting and would like to back this sporting event today.
Galatasaray is in a celebratory mood and may make some changes to their lineup, yet they have sufficient talent to overcome Basaksehir, who are still reeling from their upsetting defeat to the league's weakest team.
Given the report that we have there, we think that 2-1 will be the final scoreline at the end of 90 minutes, and that amounts to our correct score prediction in that sporting event today. So these are sporting events we have for you, insight about these sporting events, what to expect to entertain you and to educate you, to keep you updated about these events and sports betting generally. As far as sports betting go, that's going to keep you updated to help you make better informed decisions, as we said, and help you beat the odds in the long run. Please do not consider this financial advice. It is not financial advice of any sort. This is just us sharing what we have on the desk for you guys to be able to use every single day. And I'm glad so far a lot of you have found this useful. It is very, very nice to know that. That being said, here's a gentle reminder to take 1 second to hit that like button. It's free of charge. It takes 1 second. And if first time you're coming across the channel and you like the vibe, what we do here, take 1 second to hit that subscribe button. Or you've been here, you've not done that, please do that now. And everyone, don't forget to turn your notification bells on so you'll be the first to know when we post something of value on the channel, as we try to do every single day. Okay, guys. So moving on to the next chapter of this podcast show, we have our manager speaks. First of which is the game between Galatasaray and Basaksehir, and we think that the home team should be able to win in the sporting event today. Next is the game between Queensland Lions and Gold Coast Knights, and we think that over 1.5 goals will be seen in the sporting event today. Next is the game between Heidelberg United and St. Albans Saints, and we think that the home team should be able to win in the sporting event today. Next is the game between Oli Cannons and Port Melbourne, and we think that the home team will be able to win in the sporting event today. Next is the game between Fjolnir and Reykjavik, and we think that over 1.5 goals will be scored in the sporting event today. The last sporting event here is the game between Al Ittihad and Al Qadisiyah, and we think that over 1.5 goals will be seen in the sporting event today. So those are the manager's picks, which has been doing quite well. So try to carve out, sleeps from what we just, giving you here. We had like, I think the minimum we've lost so far is just 2 out of 6, if at all, or whatever number we provide is only just 2. So you should be able to create winning sleeps around what is provided in these sporting events every single day. Okay, guys. So that'll be all for now. Keep in mind that there are factors that can affect the outcome of these events. Factors like VAR. You have red cards. You can have own goals. In our sporting events, and penalty kicks awarded to the wrong team, which happens not to be your team, in that case, and that could affect the outcome of these events. You could have also injuries and fitness concerns to keep players right in these sporting events when they're taking place, and that can affect the outcome of these events. And we cannot emphasize these factors as at the time of doing our research and um, analysis, basically. So that being said, you know, the reason why we're saying is for you to gamble responsibly and do not stick more than you can afford to let go of. Okay, guys, it is very important to note that. All right, that's the rule of the game. So that'll be all for now, guys. Till we see you again in the next episode. May the odds be in our favor. Always, guys. Peace out.